Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. In today's episode, we're going to be doing the main quest, Blackmail in Whitechapel. This main quest is inside of Chapter 2, Whitecoat. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. So, let's just jump right into it here. And before I actually jump into the actual quest, I want to rest my character and evolve and upgrade some stuff. So it looks like I got around 1700 XP here I can spend. So what I definitely want to do is I want to kind of upgrade my attack a little bit. Let's see what the next one is. 2000. Oh my god. Alright, that's too much. But let's see. What I'm gonna upgrade is I'm gonna upgrade, I guess, my blood capacity here. Plus 5 blood. Plus 10 blood. Alright, that's all I'm gonna do for there. And big thirst here. Let's upgrade this just a little bit. Alright, since that's upgraded, let's go over to my bite. Perfect. And what can I do with 200 XP? Can't do it. I kind of wondered what this was. I have the skill. I don't think I used it yet, but it looks like it says you drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. So that's something I want to kind of try to remember. Alright. And one more thing. While I was in the break between episodes, I was kind of checking out my weapons here, and I kind of organized it a little better. But, you know, after I was attacked by that sewer beast, I was kind of checking out my weapons to see if I have any more powerful ones, and then I figured out I did. I just had to equip them. So what I equipped was a common barbed Cudgel? Not too sure. But anyway, I found it. It was a level 2, but it's a two-handed weapon, and it has 130 damage. The attack speed is, you know, not very fast, but it has high damage. So in case I get attacked by a boss or a high-powered enemy, I'd probably use that. And other than that, I found I had Clay's Hatchet, level 1, which is 72 damage. This is just like a single-hand weapon. And then I also equipped my used stake, you know, because I use it for stun, so it's a good way for my character to bite the enemies. And I realized I found these light regeneration serums, so that was pretty cool. So let me see. Oh, it looks like I can search something.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Okay. I want to see if I can upgrade anything really fast here. Yeah, so let's see, this is what I'm using. So it doesn't look like I can upgrade it to level 2. Let me see this one. And it does look like I can upgrade my common stake to level 2, so I'm going to do that. Huh. So it says I can either add 3 stun points when the weapon hits, or decrease stamina consumption by 10. Let's go with this one. And it looks like I got an achievement. So cool. So I upgraded that. What I'm probably going to do, actually let's see what that power would be. 106. Well, there. So I'm probably going to sell this Sith if I can. And let's see, this is 75. Yeah, so I'm probably going to sell all my other one-handed weapons except my Clay's hatchet. I just want to keep, you know, my most powerful stuff here. Looks like I can recycle that stuff, so. Okay, it looks like I can craft a treatment of fatigue, but I'll worry about that later. Anyway, let's get to the mission here. Oh, one more thing I actually noticed was at night, this like door opened up. I thought it was like a window at first, but I guess it's just a door or something. I don't know. But let's see. Let's go through this bridge here. So in this quest, quest. The first thing I have to do is reach Whitechapel. So I say let's get to it. Oh, that is a very high level guy. Please don't chase me. I'm sorry. I did not mean to bother you. Maybe this way might be safe. Alright, it's just a level 12 guy. Alright. All these guys look scary, so I'm gonna go this way. Looks like there's a rookie up there. Actually, I think I'm just gonna attack him. I want to test out my new weapons here. Ooh.
Die, vermin!
Ooh, looks like I just bit him. Ooh, I like this weapon. I like it a lot. Oh, looks like I ran low on stamina. So it looks like I kept running low on stamina, so I had to switch to my single-hand weapon. Whoa. I did not mean to do that. But, anyway. Looks like I can go in here. See what's in this little room here. Still on the lookout for supplies. But one thing that I actually found was on my way between missions back to my hideout, I had a guy come up to me, and he came up and I was talking to him, and he asked me if I wanted to trade. I said yes, and it looked like you can actually trade with some citizens in this game. He had better weapons, but yeah, he had better weapons I could buy, but they were like $200 and $300, or 200 or 300 shillings, and I only had like 150 or something like that. So I definitely need to try to collect more shillings. But Oh no. Let me get away from that guy. Alright, so I think I just need to wait a couple seconds here, let my health kind of regenerate.
When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my first patrol.
Actually, I can eat a couple of these rats while I wait. I love how you can just eat the rats. And it looks like I got an achievement for eating 10 rats. Stay-at-home influenza. Alright. So I was actually thinking about going and battling those guys, but I'd rather run this way for right now. There's a couple other guys over here I'm gonna have to battle.
It's closed.
See, looks like there's a guy with a gun. What's up, guys? Just cruising along here. Oh, I don't like that guy at all. Trying to kill all these weaker guys real quick. Oh my gosh. This guy is not dying. Time to go in with the big thing here. This guy's getting me. Oh, looks like he's about to kill me. Hit myself with a serum. Eat this guy. Can't believe I just missed him. Oh my god. I'm messing up bad. This guy's really messing me up there. Don't know why that guy was so hard to kill, but I must have been just guarding it, that's why. But before I go through that gate, I want to see if there's anything I can loot on around here. What's up there?
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. But cool.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Alright, so it looks like the next thing we gotta do is find and talk to Darius Petrescu. But when we came into this district, it said it was serious. So I think there's some stuff going on, like our guy was saying.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
That guy just killed that guy.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
What the hell are you doing?
What?
Shooting a boy
just shot
in the
that
middle of
man?
the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just failed me last nerve.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Alright, so he just shot that guy, but I just wanted to see what happened. I didn't really try to get involved there. But, alright. Let's try to get back to this quest here. Huh. Looks like I found something that was kind of rare. Oh my god, I didn't even know there was a guy there. Yeah, there's like a lot of sick people everywhere. And that guy looks like he is dead. But, okay, I guess. Oh, I see some blood trails here. Couple
I
rats.
have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, looks like there's a hideout right here.
It's locked, all right.
And of course it's locked. Cool. Anyway, back to the mission here.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
That lady was one of those kind of people.
What?
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Alright, so I gotta investigate this guy.
It's locked. No one's there.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go, here we go.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Don't be afraid. Cheap price, good
Try to see who
quality.
this guy is.
Come on, take a
Welcome,
look.
sir.
Don't be afraid. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Ooh, looks like I can trade with this man, but I want to figure out who he is. So.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Alright, so this guy looks like he's got some stuff to trade. Doesn't look like I can trade him with what I need, so. See, this is Joe Peterson.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Alright, so I came in this guy's house to figure out who he was.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Guess I'll just loot his house while I'm here.
It's locked.
It looks like I found a collectible. But alright, I think I'm gonna come back to you, guy. Actually,
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
yeah, so I think I can actually help this guy out. Let's see, diseases. Press right bumper to check the medical status of the citizen. Healing a citizen will increase the blood quality and reward.
Goodbye, young man.
Oh,
Take care of yourself.
I did not mean to not talk to
So,
him.
may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Alright, so looks like I healed him. He's recovering, but let me try to do memorize that. I'm gonna release him because I'm not too sure what that was, so okay. Anyway. I gotta find this man, so who is this person?
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Okay, goodbye.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Now we know who you are, guy. But, well, I hear something. Hate these things. Alright, so I need to run around a little. Oh! No. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. Keep forgetting to put my shield up. But this looks like a quarantine influenza. Keep out of the area. So I'm definitely not going that way. Whoa, what was that? What's that green stuff in that window? I don't know. But, alright, we're going this way. Kind of creepy that you're reading a book in a cemetery, but okay.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay, so it looks like I hit that one twice by mistake. So, I don't know.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Okay, well. To see who this is.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye then.
Alright, so...
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle. Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Ooh, this is a bad girl.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Alright, so... maybe this might be Clayton?
Excuse me,
Looks like
sir.
him.
Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Alright, so it looks like I gotta find the mailbox and the letter. So...
I'm cheap and I'm...
Really? How interesting. Oh. What can I find up here? See, I found a hint about her. But, okay, I found the letter.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Whoa, I don't know why I just like walked to that house.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
I need some blood. I don't want to eat you though.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Alright, so it looks like we made it inside his house. So, Now we just have to find Nurse Crane. And you are suffering from bronchitis. I want to eat you. A lot of good stuff here. Just kind of searching through.
Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I need as many little supplies that I can find because I need to make as many medicines as I can. Try to start helping some of these people.
I need help.
Oh, yes, you need help?
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
Well, I tried my best, and I lost them.
To what do I owe this courtesy?
But I was kind of worried that my character was going to go like vampire and like bite into him and start...
This is an unfitting place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here.
It's locked.
I thought my character would like start eating this guy like mid-surgery, so...
Razvan was getting... I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Nurse Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
Okay, so now after I ate and killed the nurse, I'm kind of regretting my decision. So yeah, but we're kind of screwed now, so maybe I should just go on a rampage and start eating everyone. Maybe that will just cure the outbreak, I guess. I'm joking. I'm gonna eat you too, boy. Oh my god, I'm getting messed up here. teach you.
You pay for this! Mine!
Alright, so it looks like I have to report back to Lady Ashbury.
Cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
I want to see who this person is.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Alright, I will be back, Lady Ashbury. Oh, I have another unknown guy.
Are you alright?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Goodbye, young man. Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
It's one of them!
I have this thirst for blood.
Looks like I found a new hideout.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Looks like there's a bunch of them down there, so I don't want to go down there.
Kill it, boy! Burn it, boys! Die, burn it!
Oh, this is some BS here. Try to run away from these guys. Oh my god. Alright. Almost got him here. I have a little tactic here. I'm gonna come right around this corner. Alright. Whoop. Just kidding. So it looks like I killed both of them. Cool. Alright. That was actually kind of difficult. But I am almost back to the hospital. I gotta go this way. Alright, report to Lady Ashburn. Oh my god, she was just eating that guy. Or girl.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed. Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad?
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, How is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Alright, so hopefully the last step here is to analyze Razvan Vasile's blood. Hopefully I said that correctly. But yeah, sorry about the very long dialogue with the other vampire. I just wanted to kind of see what I could learn from her. Alright, so we have his blood sample. Let's analyze it. It looks like we found a light stamina serum.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Alright guys, looks like that's the end of the main mission and the end of chapter 2. So, like always, if you guys like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and, hopefully enjoy the next one. So, have a good day guys.